Subscribers, I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for the sign of Aries for the month, mid-month, May 15 to June 15. The reason why I'm doing this because I do Spanish videos, so you guys know that I can only do so much, and I wanted to cover up English and Spanish, so that's the reason why I changed it. Okay. So to those that come for the first time, I do, I'm a medium clairvoyant, I'm a Reiki practitioner, and I'm a spiritual coach. So there's all kinds of things that I do for people, and mainly I do tarot card readings on a monthly basis. Well, not mainly, because I do a little bit of everything. So if you are interested in a personal reading, you're welcome to book a reading with me. Other than that, just listen to the videos and see if it resonates with you. If it does, good for you. And if it doesn't, just so you know, this is not a personal reading. Okay. So I'm doing the reading. I'm doing the pyramid because I'm using the Egyptian, the tarot, and the Egyptian tarot. So let's see what comes out. When I first started the reading, I was just shuffling the cards, and I'm using the Flowers of Love oracles. So this card just jumped, and I decided that to be my main card in the beginning of the reading. So for you Aries, you have the Sunflower, trusting adoration, like you probably putting yourself in trusting God, the universe, the creator, for whatever situation you're going through right now. Okay, so let's see how this is gonna connect together with the cards. Usually it does connect with the last card, believe it or not. And Aries, I'm doing the pyramid, so the path, this is gonna be you and what's crossing you, your past, your present, and your future. So how you feel this time, Aries? Queen of Wands, which is your energy. Very strong person, very strong woman. You had the Devil. You might be dealing with a Capricorn energy or an earth sign, not necessarily Capricorn, but earth. Okay, it could be a Taurus, it could be a Virgo. So your past energy is coming in with the Five of Swords, defeat. You kind of like gave up. Queen of Cups in reverse. So let's see if you guys can see it. Eventually I'm gonna be moving the camera, so don't worry about it. That's your past. Your present energy is the Six of Swords, the next is the Temperance card, balancing energies. And your future, how's your future? I noticed that the Empress card has come in most of my readings. So I believe some of you are finding balance in your life. So your future, you have the Prince of Cups and the Four of Wands. So I feel you have one prince. So this could be a child involvement here. Okay, for you Aries. Aries always comes in with the child, like always. And the Nine of Swords is in, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't finish. I'm sorry. You know, guys, I always mix them. A connection, because I'm trying to do a pyramid. So this is your past. This will be the Justice in reverse, and this is your future. So let's see now. The Wheel of Fortune. So to those that are reading for, okay, let me just put this card to cover up the pyramid. Okay, so see if you guys could see, this is kind of like a pyramid type of thing. So first, you're coming in, your foundation is the Wheel of Fortune. So some of you are going and going back, and coming and going and coming and going. in a roller coaster ride, and you're getting to the point that enough is enough, and you're going to make a determination as to when you're going to stop. The Fortune is also a card that tells me that there is a continued change coming on with you. Like, you're not staying in the same situation anymore. Some of you are going to change the way of thinking, the way of doing things, okay? The reason why I say that is also in your future, you had the Temperance, so there is a lot of mind control that you're doing, okay? You're trying to do things probably in a different way, and you know, you're going up and down, trying to figure it out what to do. The energy of also lottery, it's there too. If you guys like to gamble, you're welcome to. But when it comes to relationship, you have been probably even destroyed physically or mentally in every way, shape, or form, and now you are putting your pieces together. Okay, that's how I feel. That I feel the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower, very similar energies. Okay, but it's changing. It's a transformation that you're doing. Okay, you're changing the ways of doing things. Here you're coming in with as a Queen of Wands, who you are, Aries. You're a very strong-minded person. Some of you very strong physically too. Even the men and the woman are very strong. Okay. So you're taking the stand. You're doing your physical power, your material power, and you're getting whatever you have put your mind to do. Let's say you decide that you want to control your finances, you will. You want to control your relationship, you will. You're gonna send that energy. I have as I see here, the Devil. Okay, if you're not dealing with a Capricorn, this is a card of Capricorn. If you're not dealing with a Capricorn, okay, you may be dealing with the any other energy, like I said, an earth sign. You have to be a little bit conscious of a situation that you're in right now, because this could be also someone wishing you bad. Okay, to me, the Devil card, it doesn't matter in which tarot I get it, it's the card of witchcraft. It's the card of negative energy around you. Okay, maybe the reason of you probably wanting to be divorced, but you change your mind. Okay, so this is someone that probably had done something to you in the past. Okay, you have a lot of arguments going on with the and the Queen of Wands. Is it the Queen of Wands? Yeah, the Queen of Cups is in reverse. So feeling like there was another person. I feel that in your relationship there was another person involvement here, and you got to the point that you were very close to ask for a divorce to your partner if you're married, or maybe just walking away from him. Okay, him or her, whoever that person is. See, this is also the sign of Sagittarius here. So, but because this was an unbalanced situation that you had, and somehow you managed to probably ignore all this chaos, all these fights, and you concentrated in yourself. See how you're balancing yourself with the Six of Swords, your emotions. You walked away, like I said, of all these things, and look at you. You became the Temperance, which is balancing your emotions. This could also be an involvement of a Sagittarius. If it's not, that's okay. So you managed to be in balance in your situation from the past, and decided that your life is now worth the fights and the aggravation that this person was giving to you, your partner, okay, or any negative energy that was around you. You don't want this energy to win, and you seek pleasures in other places. Some of you probably was drinking a little bit more, and some of you, if this is not a drinking situation, you just look for other people for enjoyment and left this behind. Okay, that was one of the situations. That's why it says trusting adoration on this card, the sunflower. So okay, so you guys know, this camera moved all by itself, but it comes back, so don't worry about it. Here is also you crowning the Princess of Cups. So I feel that some of you, there is a very important person in your life that you are more concerned than your partner, that you feel that is what you need. Here you have the Dominion card number 2, the 2 of swords, 2 of wands in reverse. So this is telling me that at some point either you or your partner was very dominating, and now it's changing to you letting it go. You letting this person do whatever he wants to do or she wants to do, and you are not into that destruction that this person was trying to do to you, and you did it creativity. So for some of you, I feel that whoever was trying to whoever did this harm or is trying to do this harm to you or send you this negative energy, the spirit, negative energy, whatever you call it, try to destroy your house, but you continue to be solid. You are creating ways. That's what I was saying before I stopped the video, because of noises. I've been having noises all day, and I apologize to all of you. So it was gonna be a destruction, but you somehow this change things around. You know, you use your imagination, you use your intuition, you use all kind of sources of you know, anything that you could have used to stop the destruction of your marriage or your relationship or your house. Okay, so let me start with the past, and you have the Judgment card. Let me see, you have these 2 cards in reverse. I believe it's the Queen of Cups and the Judgment. So let's see what is the reversals are. The Queen of Cups, you had the King of Pentacles. So some of you Aries are dealing with a water with the earth sign. Like I told you before, you can be dealing specifically with a Capricorn, but if that's not the case, it could be a Taurus or what's the other sign? Virgo. So this is the person, the man or the woman that has, and look, this is coming Judgment and Justice twice. So some of you were very close to divorce, or maybe some of you do decide to divorce this person. Okay, is very for some of you this is very fresh. Some of you are just tired of the whole situation. So you got to the point that you told your partner, either you stay or you go, but we're not going to continue. You put your foot down, okay, and to this person and say, I'm not going to continue this relationship this way. It's affecting my health, it's affecting my children. And you know, especially when women have children, they think about that, or men, it doesn't matter. Here you get in the Temperance card the Hermit. The Hermit is a major arcana, and so you're getting a lot of major arcanas, even though in here you have 1, 2, 3 major arcanas, and right now I'm taking 2. So with the Hermit, you are thinking about where you're going and what you're going to do. You're focusing yourself on something and looking for the light at the end of the tunnel. And if you were to see these 2 cards, the Hermit and this woman here, the Sun is right here, the Sun is right here, and they both looking towards a new life, a new place to live, a new way of living. Okay, even if you don't move, you probably change your ways of making decisions. Okay, a way of living. If you need to ignore that person, you will. I'm gonna clarify the meaning in reverse that you have here, or the two wands. You have the Knight of Wands, which is your energy. So at some point you are either moving, okay, you may decide, some of you may decide to move, okay, because look, this card just flipped as I shuffle the cards, and it's the same energy of the Five of Swords here. This is telling me that you're tired of the relationship, you're tired of the fighting, you're tired of all those things that happened to you, and you decided you don't want to fight no more, like I told you before, and you're done. Okay, you defeated, or you were defeated, or you defeated the other person, or they defeated you, who whatever scenario you are involved, because everyone is different, and this is what happens. You deciding to move forward. See, the Chariot. The Chariot is the card of movement too. So some of you are gonna be either gonna be moving forward to leave the past behind, and you're gonna start your life all over again. Some of you did try to get a divorce, or your paperwork is in the works, and you're moving to a new life, to a new way of living, a new relationship, okay? Or maybe you just decide to be by yourself with your children. Especially some women try to be by themselves. It's hard to date, especially if they have little children. Some of you are gonna make that change, and if it's not, let's say you decide not to leave this person and you stay with this person, things are gonna be different. To those that decide to stay in this relationship, things are gonna be very different. No matter how much witchcraft or anything is done to you guys, you are gonna change the way of doing things. You're not gonna be the little submissive person anymore. You're gonna take command, and they're not gonna dominate you. You're gonna dominate yourself. There is not gonna be a struggle of who is doing what. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a card for the financial situation and see how the situation is. Savings. Okay, so most areas are very good financially. As you consistently save for your future is safe. You do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. So when it comes to finances, don't be alarmed, because your future is already, you've been doing it. Maybe as you started growing up, maybe as a little girl, you decided to be putting money in the bank. Right now, if you're in your 40s and you've been working for the past 20 years, you might be ready for retirement. Okay, so I'm sorry. So some of you are not in that part of the savings and that part of the finances. You're doing okay. You're doing great. Not just okay. You're actually doing great. Okay, because you're doing you've been saving all your life, and so even if you decide to break up the relationship, walk away from your partner, and maybe be by yourself, you're going to be able to manage, because no matter what, he has to give you part of his check if you're if you're married, and that person cannot just walk away easily. Okay, marriage is a commitment, so remember that. So I'm going to give you the message of this card before I bring the other two cards. You have the Sunflower, card number 34. And usually the Sunflower is a very positive card. It's the Sunflower is actually very good for us in the Aries religion. And the meaning of this card is an obsessive attachment, devotion, abnegation, fusion of souls, a lasting relationship, care for beloved ones, a promise kept, mutual trust, admiration and respect, maximum loyalty, sincerity and strong, clear feelings, a faithful, devoted person. Okay, so, and it's well known that Aries are very faithful, and you're probably a very faithful person no matter what your partner had done to you. Okay, and this is telling me that you're very sincere and you're trying. Some of you are going to try not to break your relationship apart, and this is because you want to have a long life relationship. Okay, so, and the respect and the loyalty that you have for this person is what's important to you. This is the time of realization. The advice of this card is respect the one you love and do not betray his or her trust. He or she only has eyes for you. So some of you, if your partner had made a mistake, remember that this person only had eyes for you. Maybe you only have eyes for him too. It could also be the other way around. But the most important things about Aries is that they're one of the signs that are very faithful when they're in the positive, though. Like every other sign, there's positive or negative. Oh, sorry, I'm touching the wrong cards. But Aries is one of the faithful signs, even if in the negative. Okay, even when they're not in the higher self, they're still very, how can I put it, very, God, my tongue is getting messed up. Loyal. That's the word that I wanted to say, very loyal. So for this closing of this reading, I'm using the crystal wisdom healing oracle. Okay, I'm sorry, my mouth is getting like, okay. So this is a multiple variation in this unearthly crystal. So this is gonna be your healing card and also the closing part of this message. Okay, so this black tourmaline or tourmaline, the part of what is this protection is tourmaline absorbs negative energy and absorbs excellent energetic protection, enhancing your physical vitality. Maybe because someone might be doing something negative to you, that will be a good crystal to buy so you can wear it most of the time, so you're protected for anyone sending you negative energy. The self-understanding of this card is you are adaptive, adjusting to new places and new situations. You have clarity of thoughts and analyze situations rapidly. Let go over consciousness, but stay protected. You sense it when people wish you ill. You may be carrying a family or past life curse, creating disease. Recognize that negative thoughts and actions harm others and yourself. The divination is strengthening your protection. Consolidate plans and be realistic. You will soon see the way through obstacles. Ensure you are well protected. Ill wishing you or envy may be directed your way. Neutralize bad energy without harm to others. Watch your thoughts. Attend to practical matters. Be generous and give others freedom. Healing insight. Neutralizing toxic energies from your environment, shielding yourself from ill wishing or stress, and detoxifying your body supports well-being. Earth, stars, and base. The timing is Capricorn. The soul path, appropriate energy, shielding and enhancement. So this card to me is also speaking about this card. I feel that someone is sending negative energy to you, and because of that, you need to protect yourself. Put a shield around yourself, wishing you that nothing, like if you see this little picture that I have here, or this little statue, he's in the middle and he has like, he's inside like a bubble. This is a good idea to put around yourself mentally, that you're around a bubble and you're protected from all these negative energies from people that wants to harm you. Okay, I feel that some of you may decide to move. That's the reason why the Chariot is coming in here. Some of you are going to make a decision to whatever house you were living in, you're going to move to a new house and you want to start your life fresh if you decide to stay with your partner, the current partner that you have. So this is a good idea. So you leave things behind, okay, Aries? And I went over longer than I thought. But anyway, as for you guys, it's a general reading, so love and light. If you're not the one doing anything to your partner and it's your partner doing it to you, it doesn't matter. This is a general reading, so it's not specifically to a person. I'm not reading you. So with that said, I'll see you in the live readings. I also go live every Wednesday, like I mentioned to you before, and you're welcome to participate in my live readings. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Have a happy Mother's Day to those that are moms. This video should be up by Mother's Day. Goodbye. Have a blessed day.